Hello. Thank you for joining me as I set up my 2026 journal. Look at how proud I am of the beads that I added to the ribbon. Bless. I did the name page before starting. That's always the most stressful part of it. So I just wanted to do that off of camera. And then we move on to the cover page. And the first mistake is that the glue stick is old. It's very clumpy. It's not very sticky, so I've used glue tape to finish sticking down the corners. The journal I'm using is the A5 Song Brocade from Tiefossi in blue, with the addition of some beads. The brown paper that I'm using for the cover page is from Amazon Packaging. The script washi is from Journal Say, and the other washi tapes are from Paper Monogatari from the Academia and the Tiny Bookshop ranges. The PT tape is also from the Academia range at Paper Monogatari. It's one of my favourites. This journal is going to go down as the one where everything went wrong. All of the setups that I'm doing today have got something that went wrong with them that I had to fix in some way. And I've printed my headings out on white sticker paper. I do prefer brush lettering for titles, but I don't have the confidence that my sizing and spacing is consistent enough to risk using it for an entire setup. And quite frankly, I didn't need anything else going wrong with this one. And that's the cover page done. On to the future log. I've decided I'm going to stamp the calendars for the future log, and I want to see if I can fit all 12 months onto the same double spread. I think I can. I don't use a future log very often anyway. I use it more as a year to a glance. Any events that I know I've got when I set up my journal, I'll add into my future log. But I don't go back and add things as the year goes on. So I don't feel I need lots of room under each month. I'm going to try and get away with putting all 12 months onto the same spread. I did make a mental note before starting to make sure I rub the ink off of the stamp for the months that don't have 31 days. And I think I remembered to do it for one of the months, and that's it. So I'm going to go over those days with either a white gel pen, acrylic marker, or I'm just going to cut out some white sticker paper and put that over. The white sticker paper is hardly noticeable. It's not glossy. I'm also using 3 Tombow brush pens. I'm using the 990, the N89 and the 992. Just finishing up with some second line highlight using the 990 and the N89. And onto my goals page. I set goals for myself in 4 different areas: physical, emotional, mental, and financial. The difference between emotional and mental for me is emotional is more about self-care, making time for my hobbies, making time to relax, and mental is about self-development. So for me, it would be learning a new skill or increasing my productivity at work. I always cut through anything that goes over the spine of a journal just because it makes it easier to shut, and I think it makes it less bulky. It's at this point it all goes wrong. Let's zoom in to get a ringside seat. I've never had this happen before, but the ink from the previous page has either ghosted or bled through when I've put a pen over it. And you can see how wonky my lines have gone now because I'm panicking. I think I've ruined my journal. I have another go just to see whether it was that line, but clearly it's all of that. I'm going to carry on with the grey. I'm thinking it might just be in the 990, but no, it's coming through on the grey as well. So at this point, I'm thinking I'll use a page from another journal, but this is the only journal I've got that's got white paper. All the others have got cream. So I'm just going to cut a page out the back and cut it down to size. And this is when I realise it's run out. Look for another one, but I don't have one. That's the last of it. I've got some now. I've ordered them as soon as I finish this. What bothers me at the moment is I can see a shadow, but the grey pen is hiding it somewhat, so it's not too bad. I'm keeping the decoration really open. I'm just going to use some of those little filler stickers that you get in the PET tape, stars and small items. I'm not going to use many of the bigger ones. And that's my setup for 2026. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you again when I set up January. Bye.